So today in this video, I'm going to share 5 lifestyle changes that I made that helped me get my home, my first property in just 2 years in Canada. So make sure you stay till the end of this video and let's get started. The first one is affordable housing cost. One of the biggest expenses we make every month is our living expense. And if we don't own a property, then most likely we are renting. And renting can have a huge impact when you are saving for your first home. When I was saving for my condo, I was also renting a property, or I should say, I was renting a room in a shared house where I used to pay $740 each month as rent, which is significantly very low. The reason I did that was so that I can save money on rent and put that money towards my down payment and eventually speed up the process. So it is really important for us to get creative and come up ways through which we can save on rent. For example, if you're a single person, then maybe getting a roommate would help. Or if you are a small size family, then consider downsizing or consider renting a basement or renting in a neighborhood which is less expensive and not closer to downtown areas could be a very cost effective method and can boost your savings. In addition, if you are renting a new place, you can also negotiate with the homeowners to see if you can get a better pricing on rent and save some money. The next one is reduce non essential spending. There are so many small expenses that we incur every single month without even realizing. And these could be subscriptions like Netflix or iTunes, or we go out for shopping and we buy stuff just because it's on sale without even thinking or asking a question to ourselves that do we really need it? But let me tell you, every little bit counts, especially when you're saving for your first property. When I was saving for my condo, I eliminated all non essential spendings that I could. Uh, I canceled the subscriptions that I didn't need. I only bought what I needed, and I used to shop around for the deals for the stuff that I've decided that I'm going to buy, rather than just buying anything because it's on sale. I only dine out or I only ate out just with my friends because sitting with my friends and hanging out outside and spending money for that felt more valuable than just takeaways or ordering food deliveries. So, what I mean to say is, you don't have to act like you're broke, just be creative with your expenses. One thing I would highly recommend is sitting down and writing all your non essential expenses for a month and then creating a budget at the same time. And this budget should be based on your goal that you're saving for your, or the goal of the money that you need for your house. And then based on that goal, reduce all non-essential spendings that you could. Maybe dialing down on weekend getaways or weekend dine outs would really help. Or one more thing I did was to, before shopping, I made a list of the items that I needed, I genuinely needed, and then I started to look around for the deals on those items that I need. So making all these changes isn't going to be easy, but when you're sitting in your own property, you will feel that it was totally worth it. The next one is increase your income. The reason why I categorize increasing your income as a lifestyle change is because it directly impacts the way you live, thus adding on to your lifestyle. And increasing your income will also increase your affordability and will help you get the place at a much faster pace. Now, this could be done in many different ways. It could be getting a second job or making more money doing what you already do. When I was saving for my condo, or when I was trying to get my first condo in Canada, I realized that the amount of money that I made was not enough for me to get the kind of place that I wanted. So what I did, I upskilled myself. I got a better job in a different organization that paid me more money and increased my affordability and eventually helped me get my place at much faster pace. So you might want to sit down and think of different ways you can opt or do based on your financial situation. It could be getting a second job that pays you more money, or getting a promotion at your current job, or getting a second part-time job that adds more money to your monthly income, or it could be as different as renting your car on a car sharing app. I have few friends who have done few of these things, and in the past, and it has worked out for them. So anything that you can do that can increase your income and affordability would definitely help you speed up the process. The next one is opting for an automatic savings plan. An automatic savings plan automatically takes a set amount of money from your paycheck or from your checkings account and puts it into your savings account or your investment account. And it is done on a regular basis. To start this for myself, the very first thing I did was to create a budget and calculate the amount I needed to save every single month to reach my down payment goal. If you would like to know how I created that budget and how I calculated the set amount for every single month, please watch my other video where I talk about how I saved for my mortgage down payment. The screenshot of that video is flashing on the screen right now, so you can go to my channel and watch that video. So once I had that set amount that I needed to save every single month, I set up automatic transfers where every single time I got paid, that money used to get deducted from my paycheck and was directly deposited into my investment account, which was RRSP at the time. So I would highly recommend using these automatic transfers because they helped me follow through with my plan, and finally I was able to reach my goal and get my house. One thing I would like to mention here is consider these automatic transfers or set up these automatic transfers in such a way that this is the first thing that is getting deducted from your paycheck, and consider it as a fixed expense, which means no matter what, this is the first thing that is coming out of your paycheck and you are making this expense every single month. And slowly you will realize that the consistency has started rewarding you. So the next one is paying cash, not credit. When I was saving for my first property, I started paying for all my expenses using debit or cash, and I minimized the use of credit card. The reason why I did that was because it is fairly easy for us to get a credit card limit of $4,000, $6,000, or $12,000 if you're making a substantial amount of income. And the reason why banks give us a huge credit limit is so that we can spend more and more money using credit card and it can profit them. In addition to this, our mind thinks or associates our buying power with the amount of credit limit we have. For example, if I can spend $12,000 on my credit card, my mind would think that my buying power is $12,000, which in fact is not true. In my opinion, our true buying power is the amount of money we have in our savings, checking, or investment account, or even cash. So at the time, so that I don't exceed my buying power, I started paying for all my expenses using cash or debit, and I minimized the use of credit card. If I didn't have cash upfront for any expense, I simply didn't make that expense, which eventually reduced the amount of money I was spending every single month. So this is a very good option if your visa bills are substantial and you're looking to boost your savings plan. Please note that when I say minimize the use of your credit card, I don't mean that you should stop using your credit card, because for your mortgage approval, you would need credit history, and your credit card is a good source of your credit history. So minimizing expenses on your credit card to 1, 2, or 3, or 4 max per month, and moving most of the expenses to your debit or cash might do the trick here. Hopefully, the content of this video added some value to your home buying process and will help you make some important lifestyle changes so you can get your dream home as soon as possible. If you have any suggestions, please do leave them in the comment section. And thank you so much for watching this video.